You're watching TAG TV.
Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I am Uzma Jafri. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Friday, the 9th of November. Indian Prime Minister addresses rally in poll-bound Chhattisgarh. Protests continue against acquittal of Pakistani Christian woman in blasphemy case. And Afghan Defence Ministry sends in extra troops as violence grips Ghazni province. And now for all the details. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Opposition Congress President Rahul Gandhi on Friday hit the campaign trail in poll-bound central Chhattisgarh province. Chhattisgarh is vital for both the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress in poll calculations for general election next year.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi hit the campaign trail on Friday for his ruling Bharatiya Janata Party or BJP in poll-bound central Chhattisgarh province. While addressing a rally in Jagdalpur city, the Prime Minister highlighted his government's achievements since gaining power and said he is committed for an inclusive development in the province. Campaigning for the first phase of assembly elections in Chhattisgarh will end on Saturday evening.
आपको कठिनाइयों से मुक्त करना, हो सके उतनी सुविधाएं बढ़ाते जाना, आपके सपनों को पूरा करने के लिए ऐसी व्यवस्थाएं विकसित करना कि आपका परिश्रम, आपका पुरुषार्थ, आपका संकल्प, आपकी सारी इच्छाएं पूर्ण करने के लिए वो माहौल उपयुक्त हो, काम आए, और ये बात हम लगातार करते आए।
Opposition Congress has also stepped up the campaign in the central province. The Congress had lost to the BJP in 2013 Chhattisgarh elections after gaining only 39 seats in the 90-seat assembly. Congress President Rahul Gandhi, during a rally in Raipur district, criticized the government's economic policies, including the demonetization move. Chhattisgarh is vital to poll calculations for the general elections in 2019. Assembly elections are scheduled to be held next week in two phases on November 12th and November 20th.
Entry of heavy goods vehicles except those carrying essentials has been banned for 3 days in Indian capital New Delhi. The move came as a measure to tackle rising levels of air pollution after unfettered fireworks during Diwali celebrations on Thursday.
Trucks carrying various goods were stranded at the borders of Indian capital New Delhi early on Friday after the government banned their entry into the city to tackle the worsening pollution levels. The government on Thursday night imposed a 3-day ban on commercial trucks from entering the city unless they are transporting essential commodities. The prohibition has come at the time when the air quality in New Delhi reached a severe level after unfettered fireworks during celebrations of Hindu festival of Diwali.
जैसे अपना चावल है, गेहूं है और सब्जियां हैं, दूध है और पेट्रोल, डीजल वगैरह की इसी की एंट्री।
और किन की एंट्री नहीं है दिल्ली के अंदर?
वो वापसी हो रही है वहाँ पे।
किन की? ऐसे कौन से ट्रक हैं जिनकी एंट्री?
STV, MGV, दो तरह के।
कब तक है?
ये है 3 दिन के लिए है।
Each year, after Diwali, smoke from firecrackers adds to pollution levels in Delhi and its satellite cities, resulting a haze that can linger for days as wind speeds drop in the cooler weather. In a bid to combat smoke and dust a day after Diwali on Thursday, water sprinklers were also pressed into service. India's problems with smoke extend far beyond Delhi. The nation of 1.3 billion has 14 out of the 15 most polluted cities in the world, according to the World Health Organization.
In news from Pakistan, thousands of Islamists on Thursday protested in Pakistan's Karachi city immediately after the government announced that Asia Bibi, a Christian woman acquitted in a blasphemy case, had been released. The release overnight prompted anger from ultra-religious parties that have threatened to paralyze the country with street protests if her acquittal is not reversed.
Thousands of Islamists protested in Karachi on Thursday against the release of Asia Bibi, Pakistani Christian woman who had been freed from prison after her acquittal in a blasphemy case last week. Officials said Asia Bibi was at a secure location in the country, dismissing some media reports that she had been flown abroad, which would enrage hardline Islamists who have been protesting against her release and calling for her to be banned from leaving. The release overnight prompted immediate anger from an Islamist party that has threatened to paralyze the country with street protests if her acquittal is not reversed.
ये कैसे इस्लामी जमहूरिया की सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला है कि जिससे उम्मत मुस्लिमा तो मुस्तरब है लेकिन आलम कुफ्र इत्मीनान का इजहार कर रहा है.
Asia Bibi was convicted in 2010 over allegations she made derogatory remark about Islam after neighbors objected to her drinking water from their glass because she was not a Muslim. She always denied having committed blasphemy. Rights groups say the blasphemy law is exploited by religious extremists as well as ordinary Pakistanis to settle personal scores. At least 65 people have been murdered in Pakistan over blasphemy allegations since 1990.
Moving on, a protest was recently held by students from Gilgit-Baltistan demanding reinstatement of a police officer who was suspended from his duty after being framed under false charges. The incident comes in the line of a repressive policy in place by Pakistan, which essentially treats all the indigenous people of illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan as second-class citizens.
Students from Gilgit-Baltistan studying in Islamabad recently carried out a demonstration to demand reinstatement of Mirza Hassan, a station house officer who was suspended from his duty after being framed under false charges. Hassan, who hails from Hizar city, became a victim to the political vendetta after he apprehended a police constable who was involved in running an illegal liquor cartel under the patronage of PMLN party. PMLN, which headed the previous dispensation, is a major opposition party of the country and enjoys an even greater sway in illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan.
इस बंदे पे एक्शन इस बात पे लिया गया है, ये एक ईमानदार अफसर है, ये एक सच्चा अफसर है, ये एक काबिल अफसर है और ये सियासी मुदाखलत किसी की नहीं मानता है, किसी सियासी नुमाइंदे की बात नहीं मानता है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ इस चीज़ को बुनियाद बना के इसको मुअत्तल किया गया है.
बदकिस्मती से गिलगित-बल्तिस्तान को और ख़ासकर ज़िला गिज़र को कानून के लिए तजुर्बागाह का एक मरकज़ बनाया गया है जहां तुलबा भी, टीचर्स भी और पॉलिटिकल वर्कर्स भी हमेशा ATA के या तो फोर्थ शेड्यूल के ज़ेर आताब रहते हैं.
Gilgit-Baltistan has been under a corrupt administration since its illegal occupation by Pakistan more than 6 decades ago, and locals are struggling for even their basic rights. Pakistan, which claims to have given autonomous rights to Gilgit-Baltistan, has in reality treated it as its colony with no honour being accorded to residents.
In news from Afghanistan, Afghan Defence Ministry has sent extra troops as violence has gripped Afghanistan's Ghazni province. The ministry on Thursday said reinforcement troops have been sent to Ghazni and also Baghlan province to repel Taliban attacks. The Taliban launched group attacks in the areas on Wednesday.
Afghanistan's Ministry of Defense on Thursday said reinforcement troops have been sent to Jaghori district in Ghazni province and Baghlan's Dahana-e-Ghori district to repel Taliban attacks in the two regions. The ministry said over 16 Taliban fighters have been eliminated in Dahana-e-Ghori so far. The remarks by the ministry came over rumors that Taliban have taken over Khogyani district of Ghazni province.
د عملیاتو په ترڅ کې د دې ولسوالۍ څو قریې چې احمدزایی، دشتکي، اسلامآباد او د شهیدانو چوک چې د دوی یو مشهور چوک و هغه تصفیه شول. اوس زموږ ځواکونه د کلای خواجه په لور باندې په حرکت کې دي.
The Taliban on Wednesday morning launched group attacks from few directions on Jaghori district, one of the most secure districts in Ghazni province. Clashes are still ongoing in Jaghori. The clashes came just 3 months after Taliban launched group attacks on Ghazni and seized parts of the city.
A massive weekly cleanliness drive to conserve the famous Dal Lake is being carried out by the Sports Council of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. Boats generally used in water sports are being roped in specially for the drive, as the Sports Council has said the lake is important for them too.
Members of Sports Council of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province have started a massive weekly cleanliness drive to conserve the famous Dal Lake. The water sports players who participate in the initiative are often joined in by tourists to remove algae, weed, plastics and other kind of garbage from the lake. Boats generally used in water sports are also roped in for the drive. Officials from the Sports Council have expressed that keeping the lake clean is also important for them, as several water sport events are organized in Dal.
डल को साफ़ करने के बहुत सारे मूवमेंट चलते हैं, बहुत सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स जो हैं वो इस पे काम करते हैं, लेकिन हमारे लिए ये ज़रूरी इसलिए है क्योंकि हम भी डल के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं. हमारे वाटर स्पोर्ट्स जो हैं वो बहुत सारे डल में होते हैं. यहाँ श्रीनगर में डल के अलावा कोई और इतना बड़ा हमारे पास एरिया है नहीं जहाँ हम वाटर स्पोर्ट्स डेवलप करें.
Oh, I came early morning and I have been participating. I was very graciously hosted by Ms. Bilkis and all her team, and we're very happy to clean up the Dal Lake.
Jammu and Kashmir is a popular destination among the tourists from across the world, given its Himalayan summits and treks, along with picturesque valleys and lakes. However, studies have suggested a gradual decline in quality of lake water for the past few decades because of sewage drains and diffuse runoff emptying in it. Along with this, the lake is also facing natural pollution from eutrophication, affecting the biodiversity of the lake.
Hindus across India celebrated the festival of Bhai Dooj, which celebrates the relationship of a brother and a sister. Celebrated a day after the festival of Diwali, sisters performed their traditional ritual of applying vermilion mark on their brothers' foreheads and pray for their long and happy life on the occasion.
Hindu women in northern India on Friday celebrated Bhai Dooj or Sibling Festival, which marks the significance of the relation between brothers and sisters. Women in holy city of Islamabad thronged at banks of Triveni Sangam, the confluence of the Ganges, Yamuna and Saraswati rivers, and prayed for their brothers on the occasion. The ritual of Bhai Dooj was instituted by Yamraj, the Hindu god of death, when he was invited to his twin sister Yami's house. Yami offered prayers to Yamraj and in turn he gave her a gift.
आज के दिन यमुना जी की और यमराज की पूजा होती है क्योंकि ये दोनों भाई बहन हैं. आज यमराज भगवान खुद ही यहाँ आते हैं यमुना जी के साथ.
Meanwhile, women and men of all age group in Amritsar city of northern Punjab province celebrated the festival by performing the traditional ritual of applying tilak or vermilion on their brothers' foreheads. Brother reciprocated by giving gifts to their sisters. On this day, sisters also fast and pray for their brothers' long and happy lives. Bhai Dooj is celebrated a day after the festival of Diwali during the month of Kartik, 8th month of the Hindu calendar.
Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now our viewers can watch the show on southasianewsline.com. You can also visit us on facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time next week. Have a great weekend. Good night.